Did you go through the materials given yesterday or go through the website of NIACL to know
Yes, sir.
what type of questions can be asked for you? For
Yes,
example,
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, can you tell me what type of questions can be asked to you?
Sir, from the background, like from the graduation sector, if they ask, they can ask why are we switching to this insurance sector, and what are the job profile we are expecting
Yeah, what is the job profile you are expecting? So, what will be the answer you want to give for
about the
this?
job profile.
Yeah, the job profile for administrative officers. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
check it up in Google? Um,
Yes, sir.
job,
I googled it.
job profile of AAO in insurance sector in India. Supposing I am getting AAO of LIC and LIC AAO, then job profile AAO. Acha, should I put it as AO instead of AAO? Yeah. Administrative officer in insurance sector. Ah, this is what it is. Insurance administrative officers. Why don't you read? Aishwarya, please read number 1.
Okay, sir. What what kind of work does one actually do as an AO generalist and specialist? The
Hmm.
nature of work will comprise of routine administrative duties like overseeing issuance of insurance policies, which will be marketed by insurance agents and development officers, settling insurance claims, etc. Administrative officers handle policy making, policy claims up to certain limit, checking clauses and details, filing official returns and statements to higher regional officers, etc. The development AAOs deal with marketing and procurement of business, meeting prospective clients, promoting the policies, and getting contracts. The accounts AAO manage the funds, including incomes and expenses of the corporation. Sometimes an engineering specialist can be assigned as risk engineer post, but it is very rare.
1 minute. I am just giving the link for this in our WhatsApp page so that all of you can take it later on. I think you might have seen this. Otherwise, now this will be helpful. Now, very good. That was read by Aishwarya. Aishwarya, are
Yes, sir.
you clear about this? Can you tell this without looking into this now? Can you tell what have you studied? What is the job role of a AO, administrative officer in NIACL? Please tell me.
Sir, I think we issue insurance policies
Mm,
uh, to respective clients,
mm,
trying to meet their demands.
mm.
We check the check how much the
No, 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 no.
case is valid and how much we can help the client by
Mm,
assessing and analyzing the resources and meeting up with the company's expectations.
mm.
Sir,
That's all. Very good. Now, next, somebody from Hindi area. Can you tell
Excuse
what
me,
is the
sir.
job? What is the job role of a AO? Please tell.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir. There's a doubt.
yeah.
How
We,
should we start answering this question? If we are
we,
asked about the role, how should we start?
yeah, yeah. Who is speaking?
Sir Deepika.
Deepika. Yeah. That's what we are now discussing. I am asking you to talk from your different ways so that in the end, I will try to sum up and tell you this is how it is better to tell it. So, first of all,
Okay, sir.
as you enter the room, you must enter the room with a smile on your face. You can ask me, sir, how will I get smile when I have got pension? So first and foremost thing, please do not have tension. This is not the end of life, or this is just the beginning of life, and you are trying this. Because I find all of you are only very young. Most of you are only very young. Is there anybody over 25 years age here? 25,
Yes, sir.
I don't. Acha, acha. What
Yes,
is your
sir.
name? What is your name?
Mahesh, sir.
Pardon?
Magesh.
Magesh. Acha, acha. Oh, oh.
Yes, sir.
Only those people who are above 25, you may have some pressure because you have been appearing for interviews or exams, not getting success. So don't keep that in mind. But now go as a confident person with a smile. And after that, how will you answer this question? But the first, there can be some situations they will ask you to introduce yourself and all. इंट्रोडक्शन कभी मांगते हैं कभी नहीं मांगते हैं क्योंकि उन लोग का तो बहुत आदमी का एक दिन में इंटरव्यू करने हैव टू कंडक्ट इंटरव्यू फॉर so many people, so they may have 15 to 20 minutes time maximum, but sometimes they will stop after 10 12 minutes also if you are not talking with confidence. So as you enter the room, go with a smile, then take your seat. If they ask introduction, okay. Supposing they don't ask introduction and they ask you what is the job role of a administrative officer. Now, who can try this? Rishi, can you answer me? Rishi, were you present or who were all present when we were studying this? I think many of you were not present when we were studying this. Yeah. So why don't you read Rishi once again? Once again, पढ़ लीजिए इसको. The what kind of work does one actually do as an AO, generalist or specialist? Please read this. Rishi. Rishi, I think your
Hello, sir.
internet.
I am actually having some internet issue. I'll just log in through my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. Somehow I always catch people who have got internet problem.
No, there is nothing other. I'll just
अल्प
log in through Wi-Fi.
अल्पना आप कहाँ से आ रहे हैं?
सर झारखंड
ओ झारखंड का लड़की. अच्छा, you are going for
यस सर
NIACL or UIIC?
NIACL
Generalist or specialist?
लीगल ऑफिसर सर
ओ बाबा, तब तो ठीक है. अब तब तो बता दीजिए आपको क्या वर्क होगा. लीगल ऑफिस. अच्छा, you are going as legal officer, not as administrative officer. Now, what do you think will be the job role of a legal officer? Can you try this? हेलो.
यस सर
बोलिए, अपने हिंदी में बोल रहे बेसी. ठीक है.
सर आई
लीगल
थिंक
ऑफिसर. आई थिंक मत
लीगल
बोलना है.
ऑफिसर
So in always all
Hello.
interviews, you should never use the word I think, maybe,
ओके सर
can be. ये सब यूज नहीं करना है. आप बोलना है ए लीगल ऑफिसर ये काम सब करेगा. बोलिए.
Yes, sir, that's the thing I was asking, like how to start this also.
Yeah, you should always start with a firm commitment on your part. When you say, sir, I think, then finished. 20% mark you will be reduced. So they will reduce 20% mark. Instead, you say, sir, as an administrative officer of NIACL, I may be required to do. You can even say like that.
Hello.
You can imagine that as if you are joining into NIACL and speak with confidence. Alpana, please tell law officers काम क्या है?
So the job of the law officer in a company is to see the legal issues of the company and agreements of the company which company is going to take and represent the represent company in the court on behalf of the company and reviewing
Hmm.
all the policies claims.
Hmm. No, policy claims, of course, you may not be looking into. you will be coming into claims area where you have some legal issues like legal hairs and all that. Only in that
Okay,
cases
sir.
you will be getting into that. If the claim is made by the beneficiary himself, then there is no problem. Where the claim is made by the nominee, आपको काम होगा. Now, please tell me, Alpana, who is a nominee?
So nominee is a person nominee is the person who is. So can I start again?
Yeah.
If a person is taking a policy, then he means he takes some person or select some person as means after him he can claim the policy insurance claim.
But lawyer, I expected more from you. अब तो और भी अच्छा से बोल सकते हैं. नॉमिनी कौन है? जब एक आदमी ने इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी लेते हैं, तब he will mention the name of another person as a nominee, जिसको इंश्योरेंस कंपनी पैसा दे सकते हैं after the demise of the policy holder. That is,
Yes, sir.
when a person takes an insurance policy, he will mention the name of a nominee, and the company is authorized to give the money under the policy to him after the death of the policy holder, or he is called as insured. Company is
Yes, sir.
called insurer. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
So that is what your role will be as a law officer, to represent the company in court cases, wherever cases are there. Not you will not be representing actually. You will be
Seniors
seeing.
assisting.
You will be assisting the legal advisors, that is lawyers of the company, and you will be following the files relating to cases filed against NIACL or cases filed by NIACL. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Good, very good.
Sir,
And
sir, I
yeah,
have connected it.
yeah, pardon? You are connected now. Rishi, please read question number 1.
What kind of work does one actually do as an AO, journalist or specialist?
पढ़ो ना.
अब पूरा पढ़ना है सर, क्वेश्चन आंसर भी.
और क्या है जी? ये क्लास में क्या होता
ओके,
है?
आंसर
खाली आपको क्वेश्चन पढ़ने के लिए
क्वेश्चन.
बोलेगा. ये बात क्या आपने 2 क्लास में
व्हाट
पढ़ रहे हैं,
व्हाट
3 क्लास में पढ़ रहे हैं? बताओ. आप लोग तो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट है, ग्रेजुएट है. पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो.
Yeah, I'll start it over again. What kind of work does one actually do as an AO, journalist or specialist? The nature of work will comprise of routine administrative duties like overseeing issuance of insurance policies, which will be marketed by insurance agent and development officers, settling insurance claim, etc. Administrative officer handle policy making, policy claims up to a certain limit, checking clauses and details, filing official returns and statements to the higher regional offices, etc. The development AAOs deals with marketing and procurement of businesses, meeting prospective clients, promoting the policies, and getting contracts. The accounts AO manages the funds, including incomes and expenses of the corporation. Sometimes an engineer specialist can be assigned as a risk engineer post, but it is very rare.
Okay, good. Now we will go to next one. Alpana, why don't you read number 2 question?
Yes, sir.
I think I will reserve the question for your mock interviews, so that when you come for mock interview, and I think I have already posted a message. If possible, you take your first mock interview before 27th, so that second, if possible, I can take it after reaching Chennai also, because I'll be reaching by evening of 30th, and then what happens? Evening of 30th, and then first and all will be very tired, first and second. Maybe third only I can take. So those people who have got interview on 4th, I would request you to have your both interviews before 27 itself. Now, please read. I will ask you in that mock interviews afterwards. Now, please let us study or read. Please read. How is the work pressure?
How is the work pressure? Do you have to stay late in the office? Work pressure is not there in most of the offices, but there are some offices with exceptions. Work will be substantially if you are posted in a branch which is doing good business. The work pressure is less if you are allotted to a divisional office, regional office, or head office. There will be no individual targets, but your office is given targets. No issues even if you don't achieve your targets. Life's easy here, but you don't want to miss out on a performance linked incentive, do you? There is no compulsion to stay late in the office. Sometime your boss may ask you to stay.
Yeah. So this is the general answer only. But iska alawa, we can always say, I do not mind taking more pressure in work. I enjoy work. I will do my level best. ये point भी आप लोग add करना है इसका साथ में. Very good. After that, Deepak Patia, please read.
Yes, sir.
Deep. Hmm.
Next question is question number 3. What are the office timings for an administrative officer in insurance companies? And what about the nature of work, work culture? Office timing 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. 5 days a week, Saturday, Sunday off. The nature of work and quality of life all depends on boss and city you will live in. My advice is this job is meant for those who want security, comfort and easy life. Workload will be less than banks. Politics will be less. Work is trifle, bit interesting. Don't hesitate to take it up if you manage to clear it. However, money won't be as good as private sector, but facilities are decent.
ऐसा नहीं है. I think I won't think private sectors are paying nowadays very good, excepting some companies like Reliance, where you are in their good books. Possibly they may pay a better salary than public sector. Otherwise, this public sector is good. Not only that, you must be aware NIACL is a domestically systemic important insurance company. That is, if anything, if the company is in problem, that will affect the economy of the country. Same is the case with the Life Insurance Corporation of India also. Domestically systemic important company. Similarly, we have among banks also, State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, they are included as domestically systemic important banks. So because if anything happens to these banks, it will totally shake the economy of the country. So that is a point to be remembered. Now, after Deepak Bhatia, we have this person, that interview board head lodge.
Yes, sir.
ये
Yes, sir.
इसको पढ़ लीजिए.
The question number 4.
Yeah.
What is the salary and allowances of an administrative officer in NIACL? Gross salary is around 37,000. In
This is
hand
wrong.
32,000.
No, this we need not read this. This is wrong. Probably this has been written very many years ago. Now I am sure it will be of the order of 60K plus, or at least 55K plus. I have not asked this, but however, I am convinced it will be more. Anybody has asked any other NIACL or UIIC officers?
Sir, it is more. I
How
have
much?
Sir, it is
checked.
around 80.
It is
You get in hand
55,000
around
rupees.
80,000.
Now it is
50
80,000. Oh, Baba. Good.
Yes, sir. Or
Excellent.
including all the allowances. Yeah.
Including allowances, it is 80,000. Good.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Now, You please read this postings and location.
Sir, I guess these questions are not for the interview point. These are just like the information regarding the post of AO. So I don't think we should cover them. These are no just general points we should know like what we are going to be in the sector.
Now, if you have some questions, you ask me. Then whatever I can tell you, I will answer. Tell me, what is the doubt you have?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. First, sir, how should we answer a question like if they ask why I'm switching from the my sector, like if I am a dental graduate, so why I'm switching my profession from this as a dentist towards the insurance sector?
Yeah, what is the answer you can give for this?
Sir, as I have prepared,
Hmm.
sir, I was as during my graduation, I have like made my interest towards the public health sector. So even if I was going as a PG postgraduate also, I would have opt for the public health dentistry only. So
Mhm.
this insurance sector is giving me an opportunity to enter the health sector, which is a good opportunity as insurance sector is among the most boosting sectors in the economy, gonna be the boosting among the boosting sectors. So it will provide me a good opportunity to have a direct impact on the public, and I can have a like I can help them in their they can have a sense of social security, and I can have an impact on their lives directly.
Hmm. Okay. Now, other health sector officers, please tell me, why do you want to join NIACL? Why do you want to shift? I think we discussed in one class this point. Tell me, others. Aishwarya, you please tell, why do you want to switch over to insurance?
Sir, I think insurance sector gives a number of opportunities for medical graduates. Even though there are new diseases emerging, and increase in the number of treatment facilities have increased the life expectancy of people in India. So the possibilities of insurance sector is booming. As people now have the can access right treatment at the right time to cure a disease, I think that is very uh, empowering and beneficial, and at the same time very important to the common people of India. So I believe insurance sector has a lot more to do in the in among the people. So I want to be a part of it. So that is
You answered in general, but then it was not specific. You are not communicating what is the um, factor that made you select this one. You were telling, it's not that you were not telling, you were telling it, but then it was not appealing. Na? Utna अच्छा नहीं.
yes.
That is the one thing is you must talk briefly. You must talk to the point. At the same time, talk with confidence. Next, there is one more health official.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please speak.
So I think, sir, health include physical as well as socio-economical well-being of a person. So insurance, particularly health insurance, look after economical support, which will given by insurance to the person. So it provide financial security, uh, and it will help person to person to it will look after to person's financial status. So so directly it will help people. So I think I want to join this sector for
See,
serving people.
basically, the reason is you are in this health sector where your job opportunities are not adequate. Are you getting 1 lakh salary in your present sector?
No, sir.
Then,
No, sir.
No, sir.
then that is the reason. The reason why you are shifting from this area to that area is that the say initially when I joined this degree, I thought I will be having good job opportunities, but now the present job opportunities are not much. I find the NIACL is offering excellent job opportunities, a good career, because the insurance sector is expanding and job opportunities are increasing. And further, it is a prestigious job and it gives a lot of job satisfaction because we are dealing directly with customers and satisfying their claims and their needs. So for these reasons, I would like to join, and the career prospects are excellent. There can be scope for promotions. So I would like to join NIACL. Could you understand this? You have to tell it like a hero in a movie, answering it with some modulations and all. थोड़ा feel करके आप लोग answer देना है. Am I
Okay, sir.
making it clear? I think we discussed this point earlier
Yes.
also. Yeah. Now, coming to this, what are the different types? This question and all very easy. Next is, what do you mean by insurance coverage? Who can answer this? What is insurance coverage offered by NIACL? Who can try to answer this? What are
Good
the
evening.
insurance? Yeah,
Can I try?
yeah.
Insurance coverage is the amount of the amount we feel to secure in case of the loss happens. For me, UICL mainly offers the general insurances like health insurance, fire insurance,
Hmm.
motor insurance, third-party
Hmm.
motor insurance.
Good.
It is
Continue.
this much, sir.
बस इतना ही. अरे भाई, क्या पढ़ा है आपने? What is the degree?
So I am BCom, sir.
BCom.
Yes.
Oh, when did you complete your BCom? कब complete किया आपने? When did you complete your BCom? आपने कब complete किया है? Oh, सुशोभन रॉय बोल रहे हैं? Hello, internet. I think for him internet is not all right. So okay, now who can try this question? Murnali,
Sir,
can you? Yeah,
I can say in simple words, sir.
yeah. Please tell. Who is speaking?
Magesh, sir.
Magesh, please speak. Magesh is from Telangana,
Andhra, sir.
Andhra. Please speak.
The insurance coverage refers as the total package of policy. Sir, that's it, sir.
Now,
It tells about how the no total pack uh, what comes under this policy, specific policy. So like that,
so
sir.
I am not looking into what has been given here, but in simple words, if you tell, insurance coverage means the insurance company issues a policy after receiving premium for the same and offers to cover the risks, specified therein. For example, if it is a fire insurance policy, they will give insurance coverage for if it is affected by fire. If you take a flood insurance policy, it will give insurance coverage for flood insurance. Supposing you take a motor vehicle insurance, then it will be giving you coverage against third party coverage. That is, any accident occurs, whatever the expenses incurred regarding that will be covered by the insurance policy. Insurance coverage means this one. But in the case of health people, they can say that the company issues health claim insurance policies by receiving certain premium. Nowadays, they have a concept known as basic limit and top up limit and super top up limit. They confuse people like anything. So, on payment of premium, the insured and his family members are covered for any medical expenses incurred in their being hospitalized, and yeah, uh, in the case of Mediclaim policy with domiciliary benefit, even domiciliary, that is, even though they are taking medicines without getting admitted in the hospital, those claims are also settled. But nowadays, under domiciliary, what they do, for giving you 40,000, they charge 50,000 premium. So that is how it is going on. So this is how you have to tell what is insurance coverage. Because you are appearing for general insurance, you can cover about this way and speak correctly. Is it okay? Could you follow this?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am not reading that. I have told you already. So this and all is a very simple question. What is a premium? How it is decided? Premium is an amount that you have to pay as per the standard rates. It is standard rates are prescribed. It cannot be different premium. They will say for this much amount, you have to pay this. And if it is fire insurance, you will pay this. If it is car, then you will pay this much. And another point is the insurance has to be taken for the full value of the property which you want to cover. Otherwise, the average clause of insurance will apply. Are you aware what is average insurance clause? What is average insurance? पढ़ा
No,
है
sir.
इसके बारे? You must have studied
Hmm.
in your
No,
examination.
sir.
You don't know? Acha?
Sir,
The
can I
value
try?
of property.
Yeah, please try.
When the value of insurance is less than the value of property, then the average insurance clause comes in, as it takes a proportionate insurance, proportionate value of the claim.
In other words, you are seeing on the screen. Are you seeing on the screen now?
Yes.
Screen में मिलता है आपको? For example, if the value of the machinery is Indian rupees 1 lakh and the buyer purchases insurance policy to indemnify losses up to Indian rupees 30,000, the insurance company will only repay 30% of the losses by imposing the condition known as average clause in the fire insurance policy. Supposing in your shop you have stocks worth 1 lakh rupees, but you want to cover it up only for 30,000. So you will be paying less premium. But if a fire happens and you are supposed to submit along with the proper stock statement, you must maintain accounts properly to prove that you were having stocks worth so much with you. Then if you submit a claim at that time, supposing you say you were having 1 lakh worth of stock, now the damages incurred for the goods is to an extent of 40,000, let us say. Now the company will pay only 30% of 40,000, that is 12,000 rupees. Is it clear for all of you? Could you follow? Or in other
Yes, sir.
words,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah. That is, You have, supposing your car is worth, you are buying a car for 10 lakhs and now you want to insure it only for 5 lakhs. Normally, the agent will not permit. He will advise you, sir, please take it for full value. That is why cars, scooters, motorway, that is what is that? Motorway, motorcycles, they are all insured from the company itself. They will insure for the full value. Could you follow? And every year, the value of the vehicle will be brought down by some amount, less amount. The company will say 10% less liability they will cover, and hence but the premium will not come down. It will remain the same. So that is a point to be remembered. So this is a question known as average clause insurance. So if you want to know, you can go to Google and then see what is average clause insurance, what is average 80% clause, what is the average relief clause in insurance, what is the average clause of in loss of profit. This I don't know. Average clause insurance policies provide that if the sum insured in respect of loss of profit is less than the sum produced by applying the rate of gross profit to the annual turnover as adjusted by the trend of the business. I am not sure whether this insurance is there in our Indian companies. So to know that what we should do, it is better for us to go to straight away to our NIACL website. There, these points are important. One way or other, you'll be able to cover them in your answer. They have issued so far 2 crore policies. They have settled in this year probably 99.4 lakh claims. I'm not sure whether it is from the beginning or this year. Then 27.4 crore amount settled. NIACL has 1,800 offices. They have 3.75 crore customers. And incidentally, NIACL has got offices in 25 countries. They normally issue motor insurance, health insurance, travel insurance, miscellaneous insurance, and all products. So these things you have to go through this whenever you get time. Please go through about the company. About the company, I think you will study that. After studying it, make out 2-3 levels of answers. One, say about 15 lines, another for about 8 lines, another for 4 lines briefly about the company. So you must prepare such an answer. And you must also know what are the awards they have received, what are the, say, what are the awards received, and also what are the corporate social responsibility activities they are performing. This is how the question will go. Now, they know pretty well that you may not be 100% thorough about LIC 38 book or about whatever insurance. But of course, they will try to ask simple questions. So why people take insurance? Such questions they will ask. Why people take insurance? How insurance companies make profit? This is a very simple ninth standard question. Who can answer me this question? Why people take insurance and how insurance companies make profit? क्या हुआ? Why none of us are opening our mouth? First and foremost,
Can
you
I
must
try?
have. Yeah, please try. Yeah. Who is
So
trying?
insurance, people take insurance to cover the accidents or some unnatural something happens to them to cover the losses. And insurance company, the main source of earning of insurance company is the premium they receive. Apart from that, the insurance company invests the money they receive in different investment products, starting from stock market to government securities, debt products, and provide loans like car loans or home loans. In this way, they earn
Okay.
profit.
What you said was not wrong, but only thing is you can improve it by telling people take insurance to cover the risk by paying premium. You were telling loss and all that. That word will not apply for interview purposes. Interview purposes ke liye, you should tell the people take insurance policies to cover the various risks by paying premium. And the company makes gain out of the premiums received from the public, and they settle the claims because the insurance policies are always valid for 1 year, particular period. So within that period only, if any claim is received, it will be settling, and they settle the claims. So if there is money left out of that, then that will be the gain or profit for the company. Besides, the insurance company investing in government securities, shares, and other investments. From there also, they get interest. So that will be the income for the insurance companies. Could you follow this? Yeah. Could you understand this, please? There is no life in this class. Why? Nobody
Yes, sir.
talks.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Nobody
Yes, sir, we
responds.
got it.
Am I
Yes, sir.
talking to? Am I talking to non-living things? Tell me.
Not
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
no, sir.
Please try to participate. Unless you participate, I will not have interest in telling. I know all these things need not be told by me. You are supposed to go through these things. But because many of you do not have time to read or do not know what to read, I am telling you these things. So please know your NIACL has got BFSI General Insurance Company of the Year Award. Please remember this. Then, while talking about why you want to join NIACL, you can mention about the awards. Most importantly, this one, Most Preferred Workplace Award. Then, Excellence and Leadership Award. Then, about the CSR initiatives, say what are the things they are doing. You please, has anyone gone through this to know what are the CSR activities they are doing? Can anyone tell me what is given here? Excuse me, what is given here?
So,
Yeah, tell me.
so I have gone through that Seva Ashram.
Yeah, what is it saying?
That Muni Seva Ashram work for cancer hospital,
Hmm.
uh, unprivileged children, school facility,
Just,
education
just,
facility.
just a minute. Just a minute. these are the things they are doing. Some daycare, they take care of the children abandoned. They also have Parivar Mandir, Bhagini Mandir, home for differently abled girls and their parents. The School of Nursing is also helped by NIACL out of its corporate social responsibility, because as per law, companies have to allocate a certain percentage of their profit to this. They have to allot a certain percentage of their profit for corporate social responsibility. Please search Wikipedia. There they will say companies which are making profit over 500 crores, something like that, 2% of their profit they have to give for the corporate social responsibility. And here this video tells about how NIACL is allotting funds for various activities which are directly useful for differently abled people, people who are affected by cancer and all that. And in fact, they also help in the senior citizen living. All these things are being done by them. I think this much will do for this one. I suggest when you get time, it is boring only, but you must go through them and know, because only when you go through that, you can explain. They are giving funds for quarters. They are giving funds for buying of various, say, cancer equipments. Like that, you can explain. So please go through these two videos also. That will help you. Very good. Now, next question, what we will do is, anybody is
Sir,
getting some, yeah.
sir, I have a doubt, sir. Sir, I am in NISCL specialist health sector. So, how much questions should I expect from the part I have learned, or from my graduation? How much
Yeah,
should I expect?
sure,
Should I give
sure.
more
Yeah, sure.
weightage?
They will ask questions. It will go like this. Just a sample. I don't have much time now. I will just talk to you for 5 minutes. What is your name?
Aishwarya, sir.
Which college did you study? Which degree did you complete?
Sir, I completed BAMS from Kerala University of Health Science, Kerala, Thrissur.
Why did you prefer this? Why did you prefer this BAMS? Is there somebody in medical field in your family?
No, sir. I've always wanted to be a doctor, to know various diseases and to help people. So that is why I studied BAMS.
But then why are you coming to insurance now?
Sir, because of the job opportunities.
Explain what I told you, or whatever you have in mind. Speak.
Sir, when I entered, I thought there would be many opportunities, but as I have completed my graduation, I could not find many job opportunities. So I have tried to know what else we could do outside the scope, other than just practicing. What else we could try from my graduation? So I found insurance sector very appealing. So I have tried this. That is the answer, sir.
Good. But the reality is like this. In the medical field, there are so many quacks. You know what is meant by quacks? What is the meaning
Yes,
of
sir.
quacks? That is,
Yes, sir.
those who have not studied the doctorate, they are doing doctor service. That's one thing. And possibly you can also say, you studied which field of science? BAMS means Ayurvedic, na?
Yes, sir. Ayurvedic medicine.
Yeah, Ayurvedic medicine, though it is a very ancient one, that much patronage is now not there because the allopathy is getting more importance from the public. That is one thing. Okay, good. So what did you study under Ayurvedic medicine?
Sir, we learn about many things, including pediatric, gynecology, surgery, orthopedics, ophthalmology. We cover the basis of all the modern things along with the Ayurvedic correlations in the ancient textbooks. So for the interview, I think many of the modern allopathic things that we have covered will be asked. So I wanted to know how much percentage or how much weightage should I give, or how much.
They will certainly ask you 30 to 40% questions in this area, then 30 to 40% questions in our insurance area, then balance 20 to 30% HR related questions, like testing your confidence, testing your communication skill, like that. Okay. Now, continuing on the same lines. Now, you said you studied Ayurvedic medicines. Can you tell me how diabetics comes for individuals and what is the source of treatment under Ayurvedic for diabetics?
Sir,
No.
according.
Honestly speaking, I don't know whether they will ask. It depends. I think there will be a person who is engaged in your line only. There is a doctor or somebody who is in the Mediclaim insurance department. There will be a person who will be putting questions to you. And I'm not sure whether he is going to ask about diabetics or cancer or certain other. What are the common diseases now? For example, dengue, then corona. There can be some good references about corona. We cannot rule out questions on COVID. When did corona start? And I think your state was the first state to give it to India, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Aishwari?
Yes, sir.
Feel proud about it, but you are not responsible for it. Now, you should also tell the new vaccines that they have invented. Some company in Pune, some company in Hyderabad. What are the other medicines that have been invented for this COVID? So about that, you get to know thoroughly. I expect question on corona, and they will ask general question. What do you think about the corona? Is it there or not? So how is it being monitored in your Kerala? What is the disease that is prevalent more now? What steps the government is taking? This type of questions cannot be ruled out. They can ask who is the health minister in the central government. Who is the health minister? God. Tell me, God, who is the health minister? Hello. Anybody else? Are you getting the sound or not? You are not able to
Yes,
hear?
sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
You
is
don't
it
know.
Mansukh Mandavya?
Correct. Now, why I have told you first day itself, all of us going for interview, we must know the names of all the union cabinet ministers, whether you like them or not. What is the ministry they are holding? You should also know the name of health minister of your state. Not only health minister, all the ministers of your state, generalist officers, then what is that? Specialist officers, you must all go through that. I told you that day itself. So Mr. So and so is the health minister, correct? So now, so what do you think? What do you know about Jan Aushadh policy? What is the what are the Mediclaim insurance policies sponsored by central government? There is one Jan Aushadh and all that. Anybody knows about it? Especially people appearing for that medical area, they must know about it. Jan Aushadh, are you aware of that? Excuse me,
Sir.
India Jan Aushad.
So it is for the generic medicines, providing
Yeah,
generic medicines at a very cheap cost
yeah.
to the underprivileged person in India.
See, please go through this. Pradhan Mantri Jan Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jana Aushad Pariyojana, Aushadhi Pariyojana. So, Aishwarya, please read this. Pradhan
Sir.
Mantri.
Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jana Aushadhi Pariyojana is a campaign public welfare scheme of Government of India. It was launched by the Department of Pharmaceuticals to provide quality medicines at affordable prices to the masses through special kendras known as Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jana Aushadhi Pariyojana Kendra. The scheme centers have been set up to provide generic drugs which are available at lesser prices but are equivalent in quality and efficacy as expensive branded drugs. Bureau
Wait,
of
wait. What is generic drug, Aishwarya?
I don't know how to explain, sir.
Generic drug means if you take some paracetamol, buy it as paracetamol, whose price may be less. But when you purchase it as Dolopar, the price of it will be more. So, can anyone explain about this? What is generic drug? I will. I will.
So may I
Generic.
try?
Yeah, please try.
Uh,
Yeah.
so in medicine there are different components. The there is brand name and generic medicine. So in brand name, the marketing company adds its value, and generic medicines which purely contain its content.
No. Here, what is the difference between generic and original drugs? Generic medicines have the same active ingredient as brand name medicines and work in the same way, but may look different and contain different non-active ingredients. Generic alternatives are often cheaper than brand name medicines. Brand name means like Pfizer? What are the other companies in medical line? Medical companies. You must know. Pardon?
Cipla.
Cipla,
Cipla. You must
Sun
know at
Pharma.
least. You must know at least 5 companies. Okay, and you search like this in Google and get all these questions and answer them. Be ready to answer them. This question I expect. What is generic drug? What is this alone is not sufficient. Jana Aushadhi policy. There is one more insurance policy governed by government. Anybody knows about that? That is, they are giving nowadays insurance for below poverty line people up to some 5 lakhs rupees. So we will meet at what time? For me, 9
Ayushman
o'clock.
Bharat Yojana.
Yeah, Ayushman Bharat. Yeah. So what is the time I have told for banking class? 7 o'clock or 6:30? What is the time I told?
7:30, sir.
Acha, 7:30. What is the time now?
7 o'clock.
7.
Okay. I will now go for my breakfast and come by 7:30. When you come for that, please come after making search about what is that? What are the various schemes of government for poor people given by central government, by your state government. So that will be good for us to start with that. Later on, we will go to banking. Thank you. I'll close this now, go for my breakfast and come. And incidentally, I told you I'll be leaving on 29th to Chennai. 30th, I'm supposed to be in Chennai, but 30th, 29, 30, and first and all, I don't think I'll be able to take class. So you please take your mock interviews before that itself. Nowadays, I am free. So to an extent possible, I'll try to take mock interviews for you. That will be good. Any other questions now? I will close now. We'll meet at 7 o'clock. Okay, please.